My dear brothers and sisters, sometimes life becomes so heavy that even breathing feels like effort. You pray, you wait, you remain patient, but nothing seems to change. Your heart asks silently, when will my turn come? Remember one thing, Allah never delays goodness without wisdom. When good times are coming, Allah sends signs before the change arrives. If you recognize them, your heart will find peace even before the relief. Sign 1. You are being pushed closer to Allah. When you start turning to Allah more than ever, making dua with tears, praying with sincerity, speaking to Him when no one else listens, this is not coincidence. Allah only invites His chosen servants closer. Pain that brings you to sajda is better than comfort that makes you forget Allah. If hardship made your prayer stronger, your heart softer, and your reliance deeper, good times are approaching. Allah says He is close to the brokenhearted. The closer you feel to Him, the closer relief becomes. Sign 2, things you loved are being taken away. Sometimes Allah removes people, plans, or dreams, not to punish you, but to protect you. What you lost may have been blocking what you were meant to receive. Allah does not empty your hands unless He plans to place something better in them. The heart that lets go for the sake of Allah will never remain empty for long. When attachments fall apart, it often means a new chapter is about to begin. Sign 3, you feel calm despite the storm. One of the strongest signs of coming ease is unexplained peace. Life may still be difficult, but your heart feels steady. You trust Allah even without answers. This calmness is not weakness, it is tawakkul. And when Allah places peace in your heart during hardship, it means He is already working behind the scenes. Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. If you are still standing, still believing, still hoping, then know this, your breakthrough is nearer than you think. When life becomes overwhelming and the heart feels tired, many people think that this means Allah has turned away from them. But the truth is very different. Very often, the moments when you feel closest to breaking are actually the moments when Allah is drawing you closer to Him. When you find yourself turning to Allah more than ever before, speaking to Him in the quiet of the night, raising your hands with tears that no one sees, and calling upon Him with sincerity rather than routine, understand that this itself is a powerful sign that good times are coming. Allah does not invite every soul to call upon Him with such depth. He chooses whom He brings close, and He brings them close through experiences that soften the heart. Think about it. When everything in life is going smoothly, many people become distracted. Prayer becomes rushed. Dua becomes formal, and remembrance becomes occasional. But when hardship strikes, something changes inside. The heart breaks open, pride falls away, and the soul finally speaks honestly to its Lord. If your pain has pushed you towards prayer instead of away from it, then this pain is not a punishment, it is a mercy in disguise. Allah loves to hear the voice of His servant calling upon Him, and when He makes you turn to Him again and again, it means He wants good for you. Sometimes you may wonder why Allah is allowing you to struggle when you are trying your best to remain patient. Remember that Allah sees what you cannot see. He knows that this closeness you are developing now will protect you later. The tears you shed in sajda, the dua you whisper when your heart feels heavy, and the moments when you choose trust over despair are all shaping you into a stronger believer. These are not wasted moments. Every sincere prayer is recorded, every tear is noticed, and every silent call is answered in ways you may not yet understand. There are people who live in comfort yet feel empty, and there are people who face hardship yet feel connected and alive. If your relationship with Allah has deepened during your struggle, then you are among those whom Allah is nurturing. He is teaching you reliance, humility, and sincerity. And once these qualities settle in the heart, relief is never far behind. Allah does not bring a servant close only to abandon them. When He makes you taste the sweetness of turning to Him, it is because He is preparing you for ease after difficulty. One of the most painful experiences in life is to lose something you deeply loved. It could be a person, a relationship, a dream, an opportunity, or a plan you built your heart around. When it is taken away, the heart naturally asks, "Why me?" And the mind keeps replaying memories and what ifs. But understand this carefully. Allah does not remove something from your life randomly. When something you loved is taken away, it is often because it was no longer meant to stay, or because it was standing in the way of something far better that Allah has planned for you. Many times we become attached to things that feel good but are not good for our akhirah, or even for our future in this world. Out of His mercy, Allah gently or sometimes firmly pulls them away. At the moment of loss, it feels like your world is collapsing. But what you cannot see is that Allah is protecting you from harm you did not notice, from pain that would have been far worse if things had continued the way they were. Allah sees the end of the road, while we only see the step in front of us. When Allah removes something, He is also teaching the heart to rely on Him instead of creation. Attachments to people and plans can sometimes become so strong that they slowly replace trust in Allah. Loss breaks that unhealthy attachment and redirects the heart back to its true source of strength. This redirection is not cruelty, it is care. Allah loves His servant too much to let them remain attached to something that would eventually break them. You may feel empty after the loss, as if a part of you is missing. But remember this: Allah does not empty your hands without intending to place something better in them. The space you feel now is not a sign of abandonment, it is preparation. Allah cannot give you what is meant for you if your hands are already full of what was never yours to keep. Sometimes what you called a loss was actually Allah clearing the way. It is also important to understand that not everything that leaves your life was meant to accompany you to your destination. Some people are only meant to walk with you for a short part of the journey. Some dreams are meant to teach you lessons, not become your future. When they leave, it hurts, but it also frees you. With time, you will look back and realize that what you begged Allah to keep was the very thing that was holding you back from growth, peace, and closeness to Him. One of the most beautiful and often misunderstood gifts from Allah is the calm He places in the heart during times of difficulty. When life is falling apart on the outside, but you feel a strange sense of peace within, this is not something you created on your own. This calmness is from Allah. It is a sign that He is with you, supporting you, and preparing something good for you, even if you cannot see it yet. Many people assume that strength means feeling nothing, but true strength is remaining steady while the storm is still raging. There are moments when the situation has not changed, the problems are still present, and the answers have not yet arrived, yet your heart no longer panics the way it used to. You still feel sadness, but it does not consume you. You still have worries, but they no longer control your thoughts. This inner peace is a form of trust in Allah, and it only enters the heart when Allah knows that the servant is ready to carry it. It is Allah telling you, without words, "I am taking care of this." This calmness does not mean that you have given up or stopped caring. It means you have reached a point where you understand that worrying endlessly will not change the decree of Allah. You have done your part, you have made your dua, and now your heart rests in the knowledge that whatever Allah chooses will be for your ultimate good. This level of reliance is not achieved overnight. It is built through patience, repeated trials, and choosing faith again and again, even when it feels difficult. When Allah places peace in your heart during hardship, it is often because He is already arranging ease behind the scenes. Just as the darkest part of the night comes before dawn, the heaviest moments often come right before relief. Allah reassures the heart before He changes the situation. He strengthens you internally so that when the external change arrives, you are ready to receive it with gratitude rather than fear. This calm is a sign that your test is nearing its turning point. Many people search for peace by trying to control everything around them, but true peace comes when you surrender control to Allah. When your heart learns to say, I trust you, even if I do not understand, something shifts. You stop fighting reality and start walking through it with faith. This does not remove the difficulty instantly, but it removes the heaviness from your chest, and that relief of the heart is itself a mercy. So if you find yourself calm despite uncertainty, hopeful despite delays, and trusting despite unanswered questions, do not ignore this blessing. Protect it with prayer and gratitude. This peace is Allah's promise to you that you are not alone, that He has not forgotten you, and that what is coming will make sense of what you are going through now. Hold on to this calm, because it is often the quiet announcement that ease is on its way.